Our next speaker is the valedictorian of the class of 2011, Matthew Stampfl. Matthew is the son of Connie and David Stampfl, and his grandparents, Melba and Ray Stampfl, are also in attendance today. Matthew's future plans are to attend Rice University, and Matthew's also been accepted at Baylor College of Medicine. He is majoring in biochemistry and policy standards, and will one day join Lauren and also be a doctor. The valedictorian of the class of 2011, Matthew Stampfl.
Grace and peace to you. Claude Monet painted Impression Sunrise in 1872. That is 19 years ago, for those of you who prefer to come for your dates in that fashion. Although this is a valedictory speech, which means bidding farewell, a sunrise is still an appropriate image, as today is as much of a beginning as an end. There is more to that painting, though, than just the subject matter. It became the namesake painting of Impressionism after critics seized upon the title as an expression of the qualities of the movement. Fleeting images of an instant in time were the view of Impressionist art. Excess details are stripped away to leave only the sketchy essential. Monet's sunrise is of one particular sunrise, but its presentation includes only the details that impress themselves upon the artist. Through that mode of creation, the result is reminiscent of all sunrises, but is set apart with the distinct qualities of one. Indeed, there have been countless other sunrises that have come and gone without making the impression that that one did. Now, because of the impression that it made, it is enshrined in one of the most famous pieces of Western art and the namesake of an entire artistic movement. Inspirational speeches are similar. I have heard dozens of them, from forensics, academic decathlon, and various honor ceremonies. Much of what is said blurs together over time, leaving no lasting impact. The message might resonate for a moment, but it doesn't lodge. No impression is left. The words fill their category, space is filled, nothing is finished. Like the innumerable other sunrises, there is no lasting record of their speeches, no enduring legacy. And the question thus becomes, what impression am I making on you in this instant? And, more importantly, what are the impressions being made by your lives? Are they discernible? Are they tangible? Do you understand their compasses? Do they exist in a meaningful form? Moreover, even if you can point to the impressions that you are making, are they the ones you desire to leave? Does your personal impression carry any import in the full picture of life? That last question is one that I've pondered over the last year as I've accomplished goals long striven after. I've aspired to this podium for as long as I can remember. It represents an impression that I've been longing to imprint. As soon as I learned what a valedictorian was, I knew that was what I wanted to be. When I shared this intention with my parents, they were less than encouraging. They would deny this, but I recall that they told me that I could not do it. They said that there would always be someone who's smarter than me, and that I would be setting myself up for disappointment if I became fixated on that goal. In one sense, they were wrong. I stand before you today. But in another sense, they were right. I could not be valedictorian. Not for any more than a fleeting instant, anyway. It is an honorific title, not a position that defines a person. An accolade of the moment, not a role to be fulfilled. A sunrise that comes and goes without engraving itself in anyone's heart. The impression that it makes isn't one that really matters. Don't misunderstand me, however. I don't regret the work involved, the classes taken, the effort given. My mistake was in working for the title, not the journey to get there. I thought that obtaining it would be a vindication of all I had worked to accomplish. But I was wrong. The accomplishments that are worth doing validate themselves. They require no external label. The reason for doing them is their intrinsic worth, not any award. Those are the things that will make enduring impressions. And those are the things that I call you to pursue. Time is fleeting. So much comes and goes as a mere chasing after the wind. The sun rises and the sun sets. A class comes and a class goes. I speak and then I shall be silent. Go forth and make an impression. Have it be an impression worthy of being made. Not just something to revel in for an instant, but a mark that will weather the passage of time. Don't settle for meaningless pursuits, momentary favor, or temporary glory. Those are sunrises soon forgotten. Run with perseverance the race marked out before you. Seek a lasting crown, an impression that may endure. God bless, and thank you.
Outstanding job, Matthew.